It's just so much to learn. I had to stop that immediately, okay? Now that wouldn't hurt my feelings, but some people, it would bother them to the point of restarting their lock journey. Hey, what's up, friend? I'm Bianca. Welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for stopping by. So I started my lock journey in 2020 when all the salons were closed. And now here I am, 3 years later, still maintaining, retwisting, and styling my own locks. And though that comes with a ton of pros, which you can catch in my last video, I'll link that for you. Starting and maintaining my own lock journey also comes with its cons. Now, I ain't gonna keep you too long, so let's just head right on into it. So number one, it's a big learning curve if you have never retwisted before. Like, it may take you a while to retwist the first couple of times, especially if you have a lot of locks. My arms would be hurting, okay? Having to sit up here like this and do this retwist and stay like this, and I didn't know what I was doing. I was trying to get the parts right. Oh, it was a struggle a few times. Now, if you don't care about your parts, you all good. Like, if you plan to just grab some hair, retwist, and go, I think that your experience will be a lot faster and a lot more pleasant. But if you're like me and care a little bit about your parting system, it's going to take a little more time because you're going to be sitting here trying to decide, is my part clean? I know some folk even use their phone and the TV to see the back of their head while they're retwisting. But I'm old school though. I just take a handheld mirror just to see what the back of their head is doing, and then I'm out the door. Number two, speaking of learning curves, all the learning curves that come with the DIY lock journey. Which products help you retwist best? What causes buildup? How often should you retwist? How to prevent hair from coming out the roots? Combining locks, and is that even a good idea? It's just so much to learn, and you might come in thinking it's gonna be hella easy, and it is after you get the hang of things, but it's gonna be a learning curve if you've never maintained locks before. Number three, your parts and your locks might be different throughout your whole head. And though they'll always be different, a loctician might be able to get them all closer to the size that you want. And your locks will be more cohesive throughout your head. Whereas starting your own lock journey, I mean, it's a shot in the dark, It's like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get. You just pray for the best and hope it all works out well. And number four, because you know how to retwist yourself, you might feel the urge to retwist a little too often. Retwisting too often might cause thinning. I remember I was at my 3-month mark and I'm going through the less than cute stage. And I used to like to keep 2 little locks hanging down underneath my head wrap. And I was like, man, they poofing up a little too much. Like, I need them to lay, you know what I'm saying? I need them to lay down, and they was doing this. And I was like, well, let me just, retwist a little. I know it's only been 2 weeks, but, and then I was like, oh, I got to retwist it again. I'm about to go out. Y'all, when I tell you, one of my locks started to thin out at the roots, and I said, oh, hell no. I had to stop that immediately, okay? Also, if you have areas in your head that's already thinning out, maintaining your own lock journey might cause them to thin more. So it might be best to go to a loctician in that case. Number five, sometimes you just miss having somebody else's hands up in your head. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about scheduling an appointment with a loctician just so that somebody can wash my hair. Like, I don't want to wash my hair. Like, I want to feel somebody else's hands in my head washing my hair. Thing is, and I've heard this multiple times, some folks say that when they started and maintained their own lock journey and then they choose to go to a loctician, sometimes them locticians can be a little rude, can be a little funky, can talk a little shit. Sometimes the locticians be going in on their part sizes or their locks being a different size, and whatever it may be, it just ends up doing a number on a person's self-esteem. Now, this wouldn't hurt my feelings, but for some people it might bother them to the point of restarting their lock journey. And I didn't start my lock journey to be made fun of because I'm maintaining my own hair. They're locks. Their imperfections are what make them perfect for whoever's head they're on. The pros of starting and maintaining my lock journey definitely outweigh the cons for me, which is why I'm still pushing along. But with everything comes balance. And the cons are just something that you should take note of in case you're thinking about starting and maintaining your own lock journey. I hope you found this video helpful. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you on the next one. Bye. All the learning curves that come with the DIY.